Luckily, I do have a new update on Death Pursuit, the next feature film that I will be acting in and co-wrote. I had no idea. So like I said last time, I haven't talked to anybody on the project forever, and it turns out they've started shooting it already, and I had no idea. So the director of the movie wanted to put together the first 5 minutes of the film, and they actually shot it in November. And so the first 5 minutes of the movie has been shot, and I will actually get to see it within the next couple of weeks, I think. I just called, he called me today, actually, and he gave me a bunch of updates, and he said maybe within the week I'll actually get to watch the first 5 minutes of the movie, and they're going to use this footage to secure the final funding. And because things are all messed up now, because we had all the funding last year, and when COVID hit, it really destroyed the whole movie, and everything got all messed up. But they're trying to redo things, and so they're going to use this footage now to secure the final bit of funding, hopefully, and they're going to be pitching to some big companies that people have heard of. I can't really talk about too much details. So that's exciting. The good news is that he sounded very excited, and he said he was really excited with the footage. He said it looks the way they were able to shoot it. He was like, it honestly looks like we shot it for like $5 million. He said it looks really good, and he's really excited to show it to me. He said it'll be even surprising to me, because he said once you're on the set and you're directing things and you're on the day, you have to make different choices. And so he said the script it's different than it is in the script. And so he said it'll be exciting for me to watch, because there's stuff in there that I don't even know about, even though I wrote it. And that can be scary. That could be bad or good. But overall, Dan and I knew that when we wrote it, especially the action scenes, we knew that those were placeholder. Like, we knew that, like, you can't just, like, we have no idea what it's going to be. So we knew all the action was going to be placeholder stuff. So I'm not really precious with the action. I'm not really precious with anything, to be honest, in the script. I'm very far removed from it. So I'm very excited to see this footage. I think it'll be really cool to see. I've never been involved in an action movie before. And they said they'll need me for maybe like 2 or 3 days. They're hoping to start shooting the full movie in June. So it's still fair ways away. And it sounds like we still have all the original actors on board, which is nice. And I don't know who we have for the lead female yet, though. So I will be interested to find out who that ends up being cast as. So yeah, I'll let everyone know if I can what that turns out to be. The bad news is that it's so expensive now to make a movie with COVID. It'll cost like an extra 50 to 100 grand just to have the proper COVID precautions on an indie movie. Like, that's so crazy. Like, that's as much as like the other movies that we made. Like, they're 100 grand. Like, it's insane. So that's why there's so much money problems right now with the movie, and having to restructure and all the costs and everything. So. But I'm glad. I honestly had no idea if the movie was even still going to be able to be made. So it's cool that it's back on track, and it sounds like no matter what happens, we will be able to shoot in June. Like, he has all the proper things in place for COVID testing and all that kind of stuff. Like, he said, worst case scenario, they're going to have to spend the money. Like, if COVID's still completely the exact same as it is now, which it probably will be. Everyone will have to be tested. I think it's like 3 times a week or something like that. So I'll have to get that done. But yeah, maybe the vaccine will happen and we won't need that. Who knows? I'm more under the impression that I doubt things will be too different by June. More people will be vaccinated for sure, but I don't know if that'll have gotten around to people in my age group yet. So more than likely I'll be taking the test, and we'll have to spend the money and get everything taken care of with all the precautions. Other than that, today I just got my first audition of the year. Hey, thank you very much for listening to this clip from my audio blog. If you've enjoyed that and want access to the full episode, head over to patreon.com/CooperBebo. I'm an actor, writer, and producer of film, television, and video games, and as such, I like to talk about all of those things as well. I post new episodes every week where I talk about anything and everything that I feel like, as well as updates on my projects I'm working on. It's a lot of fun. Would love to see you over there. If you know of any games I should play or something I should watch, just head over there and let me know. Thanks again.